Tonight, I want to talk about something that's been creeping up lately. That weird, heavy feeling, like you're behind on life. Like somehow you didn't get the memo everyone else got, and now you're just watching them move forward while you're stuck in place. It's not always loud. Sometimes it's just a quiet thought in the back of your head, like, shouldn't I be doing more by now? You look at people around you, friends, classmates, people you barely know but follow online, and it's like they've all got something going for them. Whether it's knowing what career they want, being in a relationship, hitting goals, traveling, looking confident, posting stories, and you're just here, not doing anything wrong, but feeling like you're doing nothing. And even when you tell yourself you're on your own path, and yeah, you believe that for a second, there's still that voice that whispers that you're falling behind. And I've noticed that it hits especially hard when you're already a little lost. Maybe you're not sure what you want out of life. Maybe you're at a point where everything feels like waiting for motivation, waiting for direction, waiting for something to click, as if your whole life has turned into a filler episode, and you keep waiting for new releases, for new goals. And in the meantime, it's like the whole world just keeps spinning and you're somehow not keeping up. What makes it worse is how invisible this stuff is. No one shows it, not a single person ever displays this. Everyone's putting their best moments online, but no one posts the nights they cried in bed, the days they doubted everything, the times they felt like giving up. So we see the polished version of everyone else and compare it to the raw, unfiltered mess we feel inside. No wonder it feels like we're behind, and all we ever see are absolute highlights. And I think we forget that progress doesn't always look big. It's not always a huge win, breakthrough. It doesn't mean you have to be on a cruise every third Monday. Sometimes it's just getting out of bed when you didn't want to. Sometimes it's asking for help. Sometimes it's admitting that I don't know where I'm going, but I'm trying, and that's what matters. These thoughts count. They're real, but it never feels enough because no one claps for these moments. No one likes the stories. There's this idea that you're supposed to have a map by now, some clear picture of where you're headed, but what if you don't? What if you're just figuring it out as you go? That doesn't mean you're behind, that means you're alive. Most people are winging it more than they admit. They just hide it better. It's also really easy to fall into that trap of thinking success or growth has to look a certain way. Like, if you're not constantly achieving, you're wasting time. That every minute of your life has to be spent perfecting something, learning a new skill, but maybe real growth is slower than that. Maybe it's more internal than external. Maybe the most important parts of becoming who you're meant to be happen in the times where it feels like you're not doing anything at all. Think about the pressure we put on ourselves to be great, to be perfect by a certain age, to already have a plan, to not mess up, but who set that standard, and why do we treat it like it's the law? Life's really not a checklist, it's not a competition, it's a journey. It's a journey that you don't need to rush, and definitely one you don't need to compare with anyone else. If you've been feeling behind lately, I just want to say this. You're not. You're moving, and maybe slower than others, maybe in the opposite direction, maybe even standing still for now, but you're still moving. And I know it's hard for me to believe this at the moment, but I'm still here. I'm still learning and adjusting and trying, and I think that matters more than we think. Even if today didn't feel productive, even if the past week or month felt like nothing, even if I feel stuck or certain or scared, that doesn't erase our worth. We're allowed to have off days. We're allowed to not know everything. We're allowed to take our time. The version of us who feels behind, that version is growing, even if we can't see it yet. And I think we're all doing more than we give ourselves credit for. So yeah, that's just been sitting on my chest tonight, and maybe it helps to just exist in the quiet, to focus on something small and steady, like our hobbies. If our thoughts feel messy right now, I feel like we're not alone in that. I mean, I know I'm right here, also figuring it out one step at a time, and maybe that's what tonight is for, not solving everything, not rushing towards some imaginary finish line, just sitting with the feeling, not running from it, trusting that it'll pass, and that when it does, you'll still be here, a little stronger, a little more you.